You remember being a kid and recalling having a crush on someone? It was sweet, innocent, cute, and a warm kind of fuzzy feeling. Then it moved to really liking someone, to more of a intense kind of feeling. Back then, I really didn't think much about it. It was either I liked someone or not. Either someone liked me back or not. Back then, when I was younger, I originally thought romantic relationships would just be sweet, easy, simple, fun, and not really have any conflict. But there's much more to it. Some of the things that I had to learn on my own, which, one, learning how to accept someone for who they are. Basically, when I was younger, if I liked someone and found something I didn't like about them, or I was turned off, I would just break up with the person I was with. Eventually, as I got older, I learned that I needed to learn how to accept someone for who they are, especially because if I want to be accepted for who I am in general, and rather it be in a romantic relationship or not, I needed to learn how to accept someone for who they are. 2, I learned how to communicate my boundaries. Basically, learning how to voice what I was okay with and what I wasn't okay with in a romantic relationship. So, your non-negotiables and negotiables. 3, seeing my own worth and value. I learned how to recognize the good things within me, what my strengths were, and what kind of things I had to offer as a unique, beautiful me individual. 4, just because I like someone doesn't mean that we may be compatible. I may have tons of feelings for the person that I'm with. However, if we just aren't compatible, no matter how much we try, the relationship is not going to work out on the long run. 6, self-love is very important. Whether you're in a relationship or not, self-love is very important because it has a lot to do with loving yourself and accepting yourself. Like truly accepting yourself for who you are as an individual. And then it ties into how you treat yourself and showing others how to treat you. From there, how you treat the person that you're with. For example, I was in a relationship where the person I was with didn't have self-love, but I did. And because I did, I was able to love him while also loving myself. But for him, it was different because he didn't love himself. He couldn't really love me. He couldn't really express loving me. And he wasn't really able to treat me good. And then eventually the relationship just ended. 7, you don't stop working on yourself. Even though you're in a relationship with someone, you don't stop working on yourself. There are things that are bound to come up that you may be aware of or unaware of. Things that you can personally maneuver through with your partner, and other things that you need to work on it by yourself. An example would be inner child healing. The unmet needs we had as children can lead us seeking them in our adult relationships. So the hidden and remaining deep emotions and wounds that we experience as children do resurface as we get older. I didn't know any of that. The people around me didn't tell me any of this either. It's just okay. I mean, it would have been great to know, but to experience it for myself, is totally different. Which, I was in a codependent relationship. I only found out after we broke up. And upon a lot of reflecting and really doing internal work and inner child healing, that was when I was aware of the kind of relationship that I was in and the things that I needed to do to help myself heal and become a better me. 8, it's important to both know and be on the same page, to just communicate and be honest and know whether you and your significant other both want to be in a serious and committed relationship, or if you or the other person isn't for it. So it's just good to know, because that way you guys both aren't wasting each other's time. 9, have a balance. A balance between your romantic relationship and other parts of your life. The world does not revolve around you and your romantic relationship with your significant other. You guys can hang out, spend time together, all you want. However, don't forget to spend time with your family members, your friends, and doing other things in your life. 10, last but not least, a relationship can teach you some sort of lesson or even gift you a gift. I'll use my example. In one of my relationships, after it ended, I had to do a lot of healing work and really learn how to forgive, just in general. Even forgive myself. Forgive the things that I may have experienced or people who did hurt me and all that stuff. Not in a sense that it was okay for someone to do what they did, say what they said, and whatever, but just forgive for myself, to give myself peace and not be a prisoner and stuck repeating that pain, that emotion, resentment, or thoughts. And because of that relationship ending, I was gifted the gift of learning how to forgive. I felt more at peace because of forgiving. In conclusion, there's a lot more when it comes to being in a romantic relationship. It's truly not like a fairy tale forever, happily ever after. Again, these are only a few things that I decided to list based off on my experiences, because I'm sure I know there's a lot more. It's one thing to research and hear people talk about all these things that you can possibly learn, and it's another thing to actually dive into it and go through these experiences yourself, because you get to learn so much. You get to learn how to maneuver through conflicts with your significant other, but also how you go at things, how to do things better, what doesn't work, what can you improve on. And not only that, but you get to learn more about yourself too along the process. Alright, if you guys found this video to be helpful in any way, or if you guys liked it, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.